Yo, what's up guys? What is going on? Zach or Immortal here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Today we are jumping back into the world of Call of Duty Black Ops 4 to take a look at the newest game settings update that just went live a little under 24 hours ago. For being a game settings update, this update actually included a ton of changes, and typically with an update that has so much content in it like this one, it's actually pushed live as a full-on patch update that you have to go in and manually download from your console. However, this was just pushed live as a game settings update, and it was honestly pretty impactful. A lot of changes came. They were mainly having to do with Blackout, but there were a few zombies and multiplayer updates as well. I'm not going to touch on everything in this video because there is a lot of content to cover, and obviously we're here for one thing and one thing only. We want to know what equipment was removed from the game, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But if you guys do want to read the full-on patch notes from this game settings update, I will actually link Treyarch's post about it down in the description below so you guys can go and check it out and read it all for yourselves. Now, I do want to touch on a few key updates that happened besides the main one, of course. For starters, in multiplayer, the Team Tactical Mosh Pit was added. That's 3v3 in Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, and Search and Destroy. The Mercenary Chaos Mosh Pit was also added. We have 6v6 in TDM, Domination, Kill Confirmed, and Hardpoint, and there are also no parties allowed in that. Obviously, Mercenary for a reason. And then also, Mercenary Hardcore Mosh Pit was added, which features, once again, no parties in Hardcore, TDM, Domination, and Kill Confirmed. Moving over to some zombie stuff, but that's not really zombie stuff, it's just zombie related. In Blackout, the zombies characters Bruno, Diego, Scarlet, and Shaw were added in, so you guys can now complete their challenges and unlock them in Blackout. And also, the Blightfather zombie boss was added to Blackout. If you guys remember back from the Blackout beta, Blightfather was added in, and he's basically a boss zombie that spawns in around Asylum and the Graveyard, and is super hard to kill. He's got a ton of health, and he shoots like weird floaty red juice and acid at you, and it hurts you. And also, he just has a ton of health, so it takes forever to kill him, and while you're spending round after round and clip after clip shooting into him, enemies that are hearing these gunshots are going to come and probably pick you off. I personally have tried to kill the Blightfather a couple of times now, and I've failed every time because someone comes up from behind me and shoots me in the back as I'm unloading rounds into the Blightfather. But if you do end up killing him, you actually get some pretty good loot from him. Now, let's move on to the main reason that you guys clicked on this video. The 9-bang was actually removed from Just Blackout. Emphasis on the Just Blackout there. The 9-bang is still available in multiplayer. You can still use it from Ajax as his specialist equipment, but in Blackout you can no longer find or use the 9-bang equipment. Here's Treyarch's reasoning behind removing the 9-bang. I said they removed the 9-bang from Blackout to evaluate its place in the gameplay loop, meaning essentially the 9-bang was just too impactful in the gunfights in which it was used, and pretty much every single time someone actually threw a 9-bang, they were getting a guaranteed kill. Because let's be honest, if you got hit by a 9-bang, you're left blinded, immobile, and defenseless, and you're pretty much sentenced to death right away. If you get hit with a 9-bang and somebody pushes you, chances are you're going back to the lobby right away. And Treyarch recognized this. They recognized how strong and impactful the 9-bang actually was in gunfights, and they decided, well, let's just remove it, and we'll maybe bring it back in the future. Perhaps if it does come back in the future, it won't be nearly as strong. Maybe the blindness won't last as long, or maybe you'll be more mobile, or you can actually defend yourself a little bit better if you get hit by a 9-bang. Until that actually does happen, we'll have to wait and see. But for now, you cannot actually use the 9-bang here in a Blackout at all. And that sort of brings up the question, will the 9-bang in multiplayer ever be treated the same as in Blackout? Obviously, if they're removing it from Blackout, they recognize how strong it is. In multiplayer, it's not nearly as fatal because obviously in multiplayer, you can just respawn with the exception of Search and Destroy, whereas in Blackout, if you die, that's the entire game over. In multiplayer, you do have those second chances if you end up dying to a 9-bang or dying because of a 9-bang, but it is still a very strong and useful equipment in all honesty. I constantly am dreading games where the enemy team are running Ajax because I know at some point I'm probably going to lose a kill streak because I can't see, I can't move, and I can't fire back. Maybe in the future, if the 9-bang does come back to Blackout and it is nerfed, we'll also see the same nerf in multiplayer, but once again, we're just going to have to wait and see. But it is pretty interesting that Treyarch decided that the 9-bang was just too strong and they had to remove it from the game entirely. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. Do you guys agree with the 9-bang removal? If it does come back, what changes would you guys like to see made to it? If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, slap that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.